So, Priorité 𝗪𝗏. What is it? What does it mean? Do we have it in England? How do you deal with it? Thanks to, I believe it's Phil, who asked for this, because Priorité 𝗪𝗏 in France is everywhere. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rider Ramblings. Today we're going to discuss mainly Priorité 𝗪𝗏, but other things as well which might be of interest. The first thing is we're actually coming to a Priorité 𝗪𝗏 roundabout, which basically means that I have priority entering the roundabout, but once I'm on the roundabout, I don't have priority. So these junctions here, I don't have priority. I have to stop and wait. Unfortunately, there were no cars coming, so I couldn't show you that. This, I believe, is a one-way. So it is, yep. So I can't use that one. But the next real road junction just before the traffic lights is a Priorité 𝗪𝗏, and you can see there is a sign across which actually is to warn you that this is Priorité 𝗪𝗏. So vehicles coming out of that junction have priority. Now I'll put a list of all the signs, or I'll put the signs up for everybody to look at. Somewhere on the screen. I think I'm going to miss these lights. This is, maybe not. I might make it. So that you can actually see them. Now, traffic lights, if they flash amber, that means that they're not functioning correctly, and Priorité 𝗪𝗏 is in force at the traffic lights. Now, most small towns and villages in France are Priorité 𝗪𝗏 by default. So as soon as you enter the town or village, you can more or less guarantee that all the side roads will be Priorité 𝗪𝗏. So just make sure that you're aware of that as you enter the villages. Now the signs themselves, the cross sign is a good one. You can see that one no problem, and that is an easy one to understand. But where they actually tell you that Priorité 𝗪𝗏 is in force and where it's not in force, the signs are a bit weird, to tell you the truth. Not just a little bit weird otherwise, but really, really weird. Now in the UK, we have a similar system, but it's actually the major road has priority if there are no road markings, and the minor road does not. Now, there is, I believe, I thought I'd cancelled that, never mind. Did press it. I've got the heated gloves on, and so consequently feeling is a little bit less because they're full winter gloves. Never mind. So, yes, in the UK you have the main road has priority and the minor road does not. Well, that's not what they want in France. And in France, they do this to keep the traffic slow. And it works for some people, but it doesn't work for others. Some people just go sailing through. I was walking, I've damaged my knees, so I'm not running, I'm walking at the moment. I was doing my daily exercise, this morning, and there was nearly a very good accident to Priorité 𝗪𝗏, where a person who was basically on the main road and was supposed to give way didn't. Luckily, the white van man had his wits about him, even though it was 6:30 in the morning. So, yes, Priorité 𝗪𝗏. I think it's a mega stupid idea, because you can just put some paint on the road and turn the junctions into proper junctions. Now in America they've got this full-way stop system, which is even more cretinous than Priorité 𝗪𝗏, but that's for another video. I haven't actually driven in America. I've been driven, but I haven't actually driven, so I don't know. I don't know what the system really is, having not actually driven. And on that. So that's Priorité 𝗪𝗏. Oh dear. Okay, so various bits of news. My new camera has arrived, ready to be picked up. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to pick it up until Friday or Saturday. I've got no idea how it works, so I can probably use the weekend to experiment and see what happens on that. I might be contacting one or two people who actually have the camera to ask them what settings they think are best. So we will see. So if you get a strange email from a strange person, it's probably me asking you about settings on the camera. Yes, so we should see that, and I bought myself a chin mount, so I can mount it on the NEOTECH, hopefully. And I'll probably do a video on mounting the chin mount on the NEOTECH, because I want to do a bit of customization if possible. If possible, we'll see. On that. So here we go. Don't know if you saw the last video, but lots of accidents. This is not a very good place for pedestrians. They just wander straight across the road, even though the traffic lights and the little red man is red for them. So that's that. Yes. Don't know what taxi is doing beside me. He seems to be in a desperate hurry. Don't know why. Forgotten what I was going to say now, with Mr. Taxi being like that. Never mind. So yes, Priorité 𝗪𝗏. My new camera has arrived, and I'm going to have to find a way to attach a microphone to it. So I might be buying a microphone system when I go to pick up the camera. It's arrived in the shop. It's been unavailable for 2 months in the shop. Unavailable. So the camera, not the microphone system. So yes. And finally arrived. I prefer to use a shop for the larger purchases where possible. So I've got a real person I can talk to, and if anything goes wrong, I've got a real person I can show the problem to and get things organised. So that's what I shall be doing. As I say, that taxi's in a big hurry. I see we're going to get some pretty horrendous weather. They're predicting a little bit of snow for us in the Paris area, and I understand that there's going to be quite a lot of snow for new underpass. I hadn't noticed that. That shows you how often I come down this piece of road. Not very often. There's a new pedestrian underpass going in there. The roundabout behind me is called 𝘃𝙭𝗵𝗵𝗏, Carrefour Pompadour, and it is really bad. Not just bad, it's really bad. We had to go through it twice, unfortunately, simply because Decathlon is actually on the roundabout. The entry and exit from Decathlon is on the roundabout, and so consequently we had to go through it twice on Saturday, and it was, to tell you the truth, absolutely appalling. Absolutely appalling. So the next video will probably have something to do. I thought I could smell something interesting. Biker behind, but just giving 𝘃𝙧𝙤𝙞𝙤𝙧𝙞𝙤, which seems to be a standard thing in France. Okay. EL. It's about 6, maybe 7 years old, that car. Oh, it's a Saab, so it's probably been re-registered on that, so yes. So anyhow, the next video will be something to do with the camera, and as I say, you may get a strange email from me asking what settings do you use on your camera, because I need some sort of benchmark to work from. I'm not a videographer. I know very little about cameras. My brother's a camera buff. He knows all about shutter speeds and focal lengths and f-stops and all of this sort of thing. All the cameras I've bought have been basically either automatic, set to automatic mode, or had a set f-stop that you couldn't change, like the box brownie I had when I was a young lad. Yes, never mind, we won't go there. So anyhow, please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.